Hello and welcome back to another episode of BlissScape Developer Commentary. My name is Tim, the owner and developer of BlissScape, and I've actually been doing some stuff in the background while I've been working on this most recent update that just released just like an hour ago. So I wanted to I figured I'd just do some Slayer, get some stats up, while I'm working on the update, so that way I have some stuff to talk about this episode. And boy, do I! I expected to only get a few levels, maybe get some money, stuff like that, but actually I've got a couple big updates, so I'm going to go ahead and play that clip right now. Well guys, I really hope my settings are set up properly, because I was just doing some Slayer here just while I was working, so I wasn't even set up to recording, I wasn't even in the right resolution, and I got a Christmas cracker. Let's see, we can still save it up here. Where is it? Yep, there it is. Received a Christmas cracker. The owner luck continues, and that's not the only thing. I took a screenshot, but I got some luckies on another task as well. While I was doing some strike worms, I got a strike worm pet. So that's two really, really rare things. If I go to my strike worm kills, I think I got it like 47. I'll put the screenshot somewhere up on the screen here. But yeah, I got 61 kills, and I've already got the pet. So let's go ahead and hatch this while I'm here, just because. And we can pick up my strength pet here. So the question is what I do with this Christmas cracker. I could sell it and then immediately get a donator rank, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I would feel weird. This was just from a vote party, by the way. So no shenanigans going on. That's just a straight up Christmas cracker. And what did I get here? Oh, I just probably showed it up here. 44 mystery boxes. Not bad. So let's see. What was I going to do? Get the Slayer pets out. Get that Ice Strike Worm pet out. Take this off. So yeah, this has been a pretty lucky day. And of course, while I'm not recording, this all happens. So now the question is, who do I use it on? Let's see. I mean, it would be incredible if I got like a white party hat or something. Let's see. There's a new player right there. Let's use it on him. Yes, I will get the party hat. And we get a yellow party hat. Alright, I like the yellow one. That'll match my outfit. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna sell it or anything. This is pretty cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back to my Slayer adventures here. Hopefully we don't get anything else off camera, but yeah, I'm very shocked that these two things happened while I happened to not be recording. So yeah, let's I guess I'll be back. So yeah, I really did not expect that just while I wasn't recording. I was expecting to just do a couple quick things, but yeah, a yellow party hat. I have decided I'm not going to sell it because I think it's cool to have one, and especially since I got it at such a low mystery box count and it's the owner account, so it's kind of cool. But anyway, the other thing that came out with this this update was the Halloween event. So actually, if you don't know, you can come up here for the next couple weeks and use this dark portal here and head over to the Halloween event. So I'm actually going to do it on the account, but I'm not going to show you how to do it because it's a little bit of a little quest here, a little mini quest. It's not super hard, but I don't want to spoil anything. So I'm going to do it here on my account, and then we'll come back when we're done. Okay, it's pretty fast to do if you know all the answers. But if you don't know, you can get a Grim Reaper hood as the reward this year, so that's pretty cool. Get in the festive Halloween spirit. And let's see what we get from some of these mystery boxes. Ooh, Lucky Dragon Claws, that's actually pretty cool. Could definitely use those for something. A Seratum Embodied is actually nice for God Wars as well. Other than that, just junk. So now we get to figure out what else I want to do for this episode. I've been enjoying some Slayer. It's been kind of nice just to play and do Slayer. So I was thinking maybe, do we have a Reaper task at the moment? Keeps growing. No, we don't have a Reaper task, so let's see. I do want to get into some bossing. I know we want to get some skills up, but I'm not in the mood for skilling right now. So let's see. Noxious worms. I've never actually killed the noxious worm on the server on a normal account. I'm not sure if we have the stuff required for it, but it's only 9, so I think that we can give it a shot. So I'm gonna get geared up here, and we'll see if we can do it. All right, so I'm geared up here. I just have a ton of food. My pancak's full of food. I just want to kind of get the feel of it. I know I made the boss, but it's been a long time since I've actually looked at the mechanics of it, so I don't even remember all of them, I don't think. And I've never actually killed it on just a normal account, especially one that doesn't have maxed out gear, but the Slayer Helm should help. So hopefully we don't get PK'd. Maybe I should shut off my drop messages. We'll see. But I'm not risking too much here. You know, the untradables will go to death. So let's see if we do this right. I kind of know I'm going to probably take damage here. Yep, make sure we eat up off of that. I'll definitely run away from that. Let's try not to die right away. I probably should have had my potions first. Drink the prayer renewal. I'm not sure if I should use Soul Split or Protect from Melee. It looks like I might want to use Protect from Melee. Those melee hits are hitting hard. Then we just make sure we run away from that. I'll give it a little bit more with this, but I think Protect from Melee, man, he's doing that dig a lot. I think Protect from Melee might make us use less supplies, because he's hitting pretty hard. But other than that, this fight is pretty easy. You just have to make sure you dodge his attack there. Oh yeah, definitely putting on Protect from Melee and eating up. Make sure we get a good distance away when he does that. And other than that, the fight's pretty simple. I'm definitely going to need to dig a few trips, I think, because I'm already really eating down my food. That's why I brought the pack yak. Where is my pack yak? Why isn't that working? Did my pack yak die? Oh no, I think my pack yak may have died. Oh, it did die. Look, there's other cavefish. I forgot that he can kill familiars with that intro attack. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll just try and pick up the cavefish here as I go. I should be able to kill it. We're already halfway down. When he gets to halfway, he'll start spawning in some noxious spiders, so I have to make sure to kill those. I may have to teleport back if these cavefish disappear, though, because I'm taking still quite a bit of damage. So, yeah, I'll see if anything interesting happens here. Oh, yeah, he's got to spawn in the mirrorback spiders first. So you want to make sure that you kill these guys, because if you don't, he'll mirror back the damage onto you, and you can take a ton of damage that way. So just make sure we kill all these guys, and make sure we run away to not take damage. I guess that wasn't far enough. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and see if we can't do this. Okay, we did get the kill there. Didn't have to bank, but... Oh yeah, I forgot. Also in this update, I added kill timers here. So we got a kill count of 1 with 4 minutes and 21 seconds. So yeah, not fast. That was definitely worse than it needed to be, though. I think that range is definitely the way to go. So, oh yeah, we gotta run south. Did we just get coins from that? That was not a very good drop. But we did get the kill. So I think that range is going to be a lot better, because then we can just use Protect from Magic and not constantly having to be run back and forth. So I'm going to head home and see if I can get some better range gear. I might want to buy Armadale just to get better than D'hide. That extra magic defense is going to come in handy, but I could just try D'hide at first. I do have a preset for range gear, which I think is preset 2. Yeah, so there's my range gear. It's definitely not great, but I think it's going to be better than my melee gear for this. So let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. So it does look like I'm going to have to teleport out here. I just barely don't have enough food. I accidentally let my prayer drop, so that wasn't good. Yeah, I should probably start running now, because I don't have any food left. I almost got the kill. He had already spawned the noxious spiders, so he healed up a little bit, but he was almost dead. I do think that if I had Chinchampas to kill those noxious spiders, that would go a lot easier, because it was just taking me a long time, and he healed up a ton from those noxious spiders. So I think I'm going to redo this a little bit, take another prayer flask, and give this another shot. And I think I only got 37. That's probably not going to last me very long. I should probably hunt some more, unless people are selling them. Let's see. Probably too expensive to really be worth it. Nope, not in there. So yeah, if I want some, I'll have to hunt some. But let's just go ahead and see. I mean, we can finish off the kill that's currently there. So yeah, I don't know if this is super worth it with my gear because I'm using a ton of food and the drops really aren't that great unless I get the Noxious Scythe, which I don't think is going to happen in 9 kills, but you never know. I've been lucky before. So I'm going to go see if I can do a couple more kills. I don't know how long the Chinchapos are going to last me, but it might make it a little bit easier. I definitely take a ton of damage in the beginning, which is kind of annoying with that whole attack. That 800 hit, it actually splits based on the number of people. So usually, if you're here with a team, that number gets split down. But when you're completely alone like me, you take the brunt of that damage yourself, which is pretty frustrating. So we can finish off this kill and hopefully get something good. We got almost 2,000 pure essence from that, so that was actually a pretty good drop. If we can get a couple more of those in our next few kills, that'd actually be really nice because runecrafting is one of those skills that is actually one of our lower skills. So getting pure essence is actually really good. I'm going to go ahead and rebank here. And I did actually want to try something. I don't know if it works. Actually, I don't even know if I have the magic level for it, but let me see if I switch to lunar spells here. Let's see. Where is the disruption shield? It's level 90. I think that might negate the 800 damage in the beginning if we can get it to work on that, but I'm not going to get my magic level up for it. I'll just take some extra food for now. Okay, so while I killed this wildy worm here, I figured, or not wildy worm, the noxious worm, I figured I'd do the questions with this in the background. So before we get to the questions, though, I figure since this is a developer commentary, I should probably talk about the wildy worm a little bit, because it's the first major custom boss that I added to the server. Technically, Chicken God was first, but the Chicken God was more just like a practice to see what I could do, and just to have a little bit of fun. So the wildy worm / noxious worm was the first boss that I added to the game custom in the normal game. And the idea with it was several other servers, especially 718s, they've all implemented the wildy worm in some way or another because it's a boss that Jagex doesn't really use a lot. You can find it in the wilderness, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. And with old school having wilderness bosses were a pretty highly requested thing on the server, so I said, you know what, wildy worm, it makes sense. I definitely wanted to make it feel like a normal boss that you'd actually find on RuneScape. And I think I did a pretty good job with that. It uses all the same graphics and everything from the normal wildy worms, so it's not too big of a deal. And it's definitely not as smooth as some of the other bosses that I've made. Obviously, it was my first major one, so I didn't have all the practice that I do now. But you know, I've tuned it a little bit over time, and I think that it actually it's fun to do. It's got a nice balance of things to do, but so you can't just AFK it, but also it's not like you have to do too much. And it's definitely designed to be a 2 to 3 player boss, so me soloing it here, it's kind of tricky because I'm using a lot of resources and it heals up a lot from those noxious spiders. But it's still soloable, which I also wanted because sometimes on a private server it's hard to find a team for stuff. So it was kind of just a good balance, like between 1 to 3 players. It really fit exactly what I wanted it to do, and I used it as kind of a way to first of all add the noxious weapons, the noxious scythe at least, which I wanted to do, and then also just give it some resources that the server kind of needed. So it worked out there. Other than that, we're just going to do one question for this episode since we've got a lot to talk about. So the question is, recently you added the subscription feature and revamped the shop. Can you talk about what you think of it so far, and now that people have had a chance to interact with it? So this is referring to the subscription tiers that I added to where you can subscribe for a monthly payment to the server, and you get you get a title and everything, but you also get a few different perks when it comes to behind the scenes on recent updates. And revamping the shop, I assume he's talking about the donation points. And the donation points I'll talk about first have been going amazing. It's basically exactly what I wanted. It's super streamlined, the purchasing donations with in-game money from other people, which is something that I think is kind of unique to this server and something that I really want to lean into because it's nice to see so many donators on the server. It's not like there's just a few big donators that have such a huge advantage. You know, I'm not even a donator on this account yet, but I will be without actually spending any money because it doesn't make sense for me to buy it for myself. So I can actually just save up in-game cash and buy it, and to make that as easy as possible with these donation points, it's super cool. If you don't know exactly what the donation points are, basically one donation point is equal to 1 US penny. You can buy them in the shop straight out. You can spend $5 on 500 points, and then you can redeem them in-game as points as an item, and then trade them over to any other account you want, and they can buy them from you, or you can even put them in the player-owned shop. And what's cool about that is you don't have to do any trust trading. You don't have to have someone type in your name when they're donating for something and then hope that they trade you over the items. It's as simple as trading it like any other item in game, and I really like how those have worked, and people have been using it. And instead of having to, and if you do want to sell a donation, you don't have to wait to find someone to buy a specific donation. You can just buy the points, put them in your shop, and then people buy them over time. So I'm very happy with that system. And talking about the subscription system, that's also been working out really well. I was hoping that there'd be a few more subscribers, so I may end up lowering the price on it. I'm not sure about that, so don't hold me to it. The whole idea was I wanted it to be the price is to limit the number of players, but not limit it too much. But so far, the people that have done it, they're the ones that are really passionate about the game, and they're passionate about the behind-the-scenes stuff. So it's been super valuable for me to be able to get a player's insight on an update as I'm working on it. And I feel like the last couple updates have been improved significantly because of this, behind the scenes feedback from the players, because they can, suggest something that I can add right away rather than waiting for the update to be out, then suggest something, and then maybe if I get around to it, it's the next update or the next update after that. But being able to do it right away, it's definitely improving the content in a way that staff members couldn't really do, because some of the staff members don't play as much or as passionately about as normal players, because that's their whole job. A lot of the staff members are just staff members, even if they do play some content like killing cross dragons or lighting fires, but that doesn't necessarily give you a whole broad range of the server as just a normal player would. So I think it's super valuable having these other players here. And I may not need to lower the price because the ones that are currently subscribed are doing a great job with that. So I'm very happy with it. And I may update it in the future, but for now it's definitely something that I think is really working. And I would love to hear feedback from other players that, maybe you haven't subscribed for some reason but would like to. What's holding you back from doing it? And the ones that are subscribed, what do you think that I could do to even make it better for you? But overall, I'm getting a ton of value out of it, so I really appreciate the people that have subscribed. That's going to be it for the questions this episode. I don't want to make this episode too long. I don't want the questions to be a major part of it. I actually want to do some content on the server. So I'm going to cut here and head to our last wildy worm kill. Okay, so this should be our last kill here. We didn't get anything super great unless we get something here. We got some supplies. We got that one set of pure essence. I don't think we get another one after that. Let's see, muddy key, but we did finish, and a new record on that kill. It was a pretty good kill. So 7 muddy keys, we can actually probably use some stuff for that. That's definitely going to give us some extra, I keep forgetting I gotta walk down. That'll definitely give us some extra rewards, so that's not too bad. Yeah, that actually took a lot of supplies, so I don't know if I'll do a task like that again, but I did want to just get the points, so that'll be nice, the extra 20 points there. And I want to do something a little fun. So why don't we quickly teleport here and use these muddy keys. We do want to Probably teleport out some way, or we could just run. Alright, we made it. Just got some blood runes in the beginning. We did get an achievement for that, so that's cool. Strange fruit, rune two-hand sword. 50 rock tails, that's actually nice. 500 rune arrows. And Azuriel's robe bottom, that's actually pretty good. Actually, we just probably alch that for 10 mil. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. So we got two options here. We can just pay for this stuff and let the this demon kill us, which I might do. Hopefully no one comes and kills me. And there we go. Take the death. We should keep this, which is the thing that would cause us the most... Oh man, lagging at home with zoomed out. Which would have cost us the most, so this other stuff shouldn't cost much at all. No, I don't want to get task or claim items. Yeah, 55k for the rest of the stuff, I'll take that. Saves us a trip back, dying from the demon. I'm probably just going to go ahead and alch this, unless someone wants to buy it. Let's see. Not sure if this is something that people would actually buy. Yeah, it's still could probably get a little more out of it. I'll save it for right now until I need the money. But other than that, yeah. So I want to make go ahead and plant these fellstalk seeds. Okay, I'm giving in. It's time to organize my bank. Now that we've got presets and I've unlocked. I'm doing skills and stuff, and I have herbs. I need to start organizing this, or I'm going to drive myself insane. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and we'll see what it looks like. We're going from this to this, a much cleaner bank. It's still not super organized, but at least we're organized in the tabs here. I did spend some time and get my main potions set up here with the flasks. I actually got my crafting level up to 89 using that molten glass from the Keldergrim shop, and then I could make all those flasks, and I did that, so I've actually got 200 left, and I made some overloads with some of the supplies that I had, and I kind of just split all this up, so that way we have a nice organized amount of potions here. I know it's kind of a wasted bank space, but I do like the way it looks, and it really does keep it organized, especially with the presets, because you're constantly depositing half full flasks, and then it's super easy to come in here after you've used a bunch and just decant them back into the full flasks. So it's a nice way to not waste potions that way. And of course they're all placeholder, so even if I can just come down here and just grab all of these and then decant them, and then they'll slowly fill back up. But I'll leave these here now just to complete the look, because the placeholders, they just look like those asterisks. So a quick overview. I've got just some coins in here with a placeholder. I didn't actually realize that this front tab cannot be empty. If it does, it will shift everything into this main tab, which I don't think is the way it's supposed to be. I might look into fixing that. This whole interface is kind of glitchy in this version. I wish I knew more about the bank interface. The bank interface is super locked down, so there's not really too much I can do to edit it, but yeah, I noticed that'll happen. So I'm keeping the coins placeholder here just to fill up this area. And of course, this is then the drop box of everything that is going to be deposited into the bank after I'm done with tasks and everything. So this is my tab that needs to be sorted into other tabs. So from the left to right here, we've just got my melee stuff, basic melee armor. And then we've got range, magic, and runes, of course. And then we've got kind of more miscellaneous equipment, like the Slayer Helm, Ring of Wealth, like hybrid stuff that's going to be used all the time. And then we got potions and supplies. So we got our potions, food, and summoning familiars up here. And then we've got the extreme potions here, which I don't really plan on using. I'm pretty much just going to be sticking to overloads, although I need to gather up a nice few overloads to really stop using these, because I don't have enough right now. I've only got 5. So I need to start making some more so I can use them more exclusively. But they're here, honestly, just to fill up space, because these are like my main type of potions. I've got the overloads, prayer renewal, super restore, Seratum and brew, super anti-fire, and then the anti-poison, super anti-poison. Eventually I'll want to replace these with super prayers, but I don't have any wyvern bone mail, and I don't feel like gathering it at the moment. And it's not that big of a difference, but I'll want to do it eventually. So maybe if I get some wyvern tasks, I can do that, or I'll just go there and kill them just to gather up, because they're pretty quick to kill. Maybe with a pack yak, I can deposit all those bones really fast, so we can just use them because it saves a ton of time not having to drink every few seconds. It feels like with the normal prayer flasks, even with the prayer renewals. And then this is kind of more like my miscellaneous skilling supplies. You see, I've kind of organized it here, but I don't really have all the supplies that I would need to really organize this well. So there's still a bunch of junk in here that's not organized. But as we gather up some more skilling supplies and start collecting things, this is going to be a lot easier to fill up. And that's something that I'm going to be kind of making a goal for myself, is kind of filling this out a little bit more. So these are my main seeds. I've pretty much decided that I'm just going to be using these because these are the only seeds that I need to make the main potions that I want to use, mainly overloads, prayer renewals, and that's pretty much it. I guess prayer potions as well, because everything else you can just buy from the shop. So these are my main seeds that I'm just going to be using, and pretty much everything else is going to be destroyed with the herbicide and the seedicide eventually when I get that unlocked. And then we've got the herbs below that as well. One thing that I want to do is start working on doing my herb runs a lot more often, because I don't have a lot of herbs, and like I said, I want to really start stockpiling overloads, and we need a lot of herbs to do that. So these are actually just for the prayer altar in the house. But yeah, I see I'm completely out of fel stock. I just planted some more. I don't have any Aventone. I planted a couple of those as well, just so we can fill this out. All these other ones, they do have placeholders, but I don't have any Aventos to make the placeholder for. But yeah, I want to get all this filled out so that way making potions in the future is super easy. And then over here we kind of have like our mystery box, cosmetic, miscellaneous tab, basically anything that I want to save for like cosmetic reasons or for collection reasons, like the KVD heads, stuff like that. And then the skill capes, and then the stuff from the mystery boxes. I'll probably start depositing a lot of this stuff to the collector over there eventually, but for right now I'm not in need of any collection points, so I'm just going to hold on to most of them. But a lot of these like H3, H4 items can be deposited without too much struggle. Not the party hat though, we're going to keep that. And I'm going to keep the Santa hat as well, because Christmas is coming eventually. And then this final tab here, this is kind of just like my need to use tab. So I've got my alkables in here that I need to alk up. And then I've also got like these birds' nests that I can open. And what else? I've got my crystal keys in here. So why don't we go ahead and take, I'm going to make the place, oops, I forgot. I'm used to the old method. Man, see, that's one of those glitches. These last two tabs are glitchy, and I have no idea how to fix that. But I'm used to the old method of shift clicking for placeholders, but now it's control shift click. So I'm going to make these two placeholders because I'm always going to want those to come in here. And then we'll take these out and make them all into keys and see if we can't get some nice skilling supplies for our new organized skilling tab. It's not a very efficient way of doing that. What do we get? 100k. That's not good. Maple seeds, not interested in those. I'll also just drop them. Oh, cosmic boots. That's pretty cool. Those are a nice little cosmetic. They don't super match my pants, but they work actually with that, and then my yellow party hat. Oh, whoops, I didn't put a placeholder for that. Definitely put that as a placeholder in that first slot there. But yeah, now with my yellow party hat, now we're really getting a yellow suit, and I gotta get a yellow top, or just change this this top to yellow. But yeah, we're getting a whole outfit going here. Snapdragon seeds, those are good. Actually, I can't remember, was I planning on saving Snapdragon? Because those can be used to make... I don't think I saved those. Yeah, I did. I probably should, though, because those are made to use with Ceratum and Bruise, so I actually might save those. Limpet roots are fine, nature runes. Use seed, that's what I want to see. Oh, and uncut dragon stones. I needed those for a placeholder, and some pure essence. So yeah, this is a nice little goal here of being able to start really filling out this tab. Actually, I didn't want to do that because that kind of messed up everything else now. How can I undo that? I need to take one of these and bring it down here. That should reset it, right? No? No, I need this on. Yes, there we go. Kind of funky how to organize that, but that I think put everything back where it should be. So yeah, I'll just make sure to put a placeholder on that. And now we've got all the gems except for onyx, which I haven't even gotten a single onyx on this account yet. So gotta keep an eye out for those. But yeah, other than that, that's this is gonna be much nicer. Much easier to keep track of all these skilling supplies that we're going to be using in the future, because now that we've almost maxed out, we aren't going to just be doing stuff to get XP, we're going to be doing stuff that we actually need, like making overloads and stuff like that, and to make money. So that's pretty much the goal here. I am going to end this episode here. I think we're getting long enough, and we're pretty well off. I'm going to be planning on doing quite a bit before the next episode. I want to get a lot of those seeds farmed. I want to do some more Slayer, and I want to do some bossing. So next episode, we should be able to be making a lot of progress. But until then, remember to leave your questions for next episode, and remember to leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.